Morrison just hit 200 points. That is their score right now. Winnebago has 100, 1 round left to play. Again, 100 points seems like a lot, but we just saw a couple of weeks ago someone overcame a 90-point deficit. 100 doesn't seem that far out of reach. Each question's worth 20 points. Contestants, hands on your buzzers. Other than that, same rules as our round 1 buzz-in. Here's the first question in the final challenge. What leading Fauvist artist collected art made of cutout paper in his book Jazz and painted Harmony in Red and The Dance? Kara.
Matisse.
That is right. Some consider Harmony in Red his masterpiece, and you're first on the board with 20 more points. What class of chemical reactions, which includes the conversion of alcohols into aldehydes, result in a loss of electrons, unlike reductions? Griffin.
Oxidation.
That is right. Together, they are redox reactions. Oxidation is worth 20 points to you. New question. Tang Sanzang travels to Vulture Peak in India in what 100-chapter classic Chinese novel by Wu Cheng'en? Andy.
Journey to the West.
That is right. You got it right before the buzzer, and those are your first points this round. You've got 20 more. What war in which George Dewey led the destruction of another country's fleet led to the U.S. gaining the Philippines and Cuba? Andy.
Spanish-American War.
That's right. That country was Spain, and you've got 20 more points. That's 2 in a row for you. What Japanese video game company, which produced the Soul Calibur, Tales, and Pac-Man games? Hannah J.
Sega.
Incorrect. Morrison. Griffin.
Namco.
That is right. They merged with Bandai in 2005, and those are Morrison's 20 points. What novel in which Kemmerich's boots are eventually given to Paul Dave?
All Quiet on the Western Front.
That is right. They go to Paul Boehmer about World War I, 20 points Winnebago. What theory introduced in 1905 often involves calculations in Minkowski spacetime and uses the Lorentz Griffin?
String theory.
Incorrect. I'll finish for Winnebago. Uses the Lorentz factor to calculate the time dilation. Dave.
Special relativity.
Special relativity is right. E equals mc squared. 20 points Winnebago. You're at 180. What set of pieces gave rise to the song Land of Hope and Glory, which is commonly played at graduations, and is a group of marches by Edward Elgar? Dave.
Pomp and Circumstance.
That is right. Some of you will be hearing that soon. That gets you to 200 points, Winnebago. Which 7th astrological sign of the zodiac is symbolized by a pair of scales? Kara.
Libra.
That is right. Only inanimate object of the 12 zodiac signs. 20 points, and that is how we end the round. That 20 brings you up to 280. End of the round, end of the game. Morrison, you win. Winnebago, solid performance, and you went on a roll there in that final round. Again, maybe next time bring more Hannahs. Possibility, maybe? Nice job, though, making it this far in our tournament. You know how hard that is, especially after last week, or last game winning by 1 question. Morrison, nice job. You're advancing to the Elite 8. You've got that 7th spot. You actually play the winner of next week's game, Eastland versus Stillman. Wrap your head around that. We'll see how that plays out next week. Hope you can join us.